Uh, all right, let's do this once again. Hey, welcome back, everyone who's on the recorded version. Apparently, the show cut off while I was doing the rotating around and showing things. So we are still live on Facebook, and I am still doing a little bit, give you the tour of the new facility. And I'm talking a little bit with former co-host of the show and my fellow brother, Jamie Rose, who was asking such questions as, can I throw the football to the stadium from my house? And the answer to that question is no, I cannot. I cannot do that. It's a couple blocks away from the house. Just it's a good distance away. But it's in walking distance, so yeah, it's not too bad. Let's see here. But yes, Jamie was asking me if it's because of my arm strength. Could I throw it if I had the arm strength for it? No, I don't think I could. Jamie, yes, we do miss you on the show. Jamie Rose commenting on the Facebook Live page, everyone, and honestly, we do miss you as a co-host on the show, buddy. And we need to get you back on here sometime soon because there's a whole new generation of audience that hasn't even seen who you are. So my Laura Haviland group, great new group, has joined us for Sports Frenzy this year. They don't know who you are because they never knew there was any other host but me. So anyway, we're getting you back on the show live sometime, Rose. Maybe before Christmas or during Christmas holiday or something. We'll have to get you on the show. All right, so guys, you've seen the studio now. I think we'll go ahead and jump into this week's picks if you guys are ready for it. And again, we'll probably get our live studio audience back before too long. I didn't even put a squeaker game on here this week because it's been a crazy week, and I couldn't really think of what any of these games that I really considered a squeaker game. So Jamie says you guys aren't missing much with his ugly mug not being on here. That's not true. The interactions on the show with you, Jamie Rose, were pretty awesome. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we'll get to some of our picks. This week, and as I stated before, we are in Season 8, Episode 11, and can't believe it, already. For those of you watching the recorded version, it is December 1st, and you know what that means. We are getting into the Christmas holiday time. So, has anybody started their Christmas shopping yet? I have not, so. But anyway, yes, the countdown to Christmas has begun. All right, our first games of the week, we are going into, and you know it's the time of the year for it. It is, we have some playoff NCAA football action going on this week. Let's see here. So starting off the week for our first games, and hey, it only took me almost the entire football season, but I've actually got not only the team records on here, but also where these teams were ranked this week. So, yes, rankings for you guys. Anyway, our first game features the talents of the number 20th ranked Stanford. Stanford is 9 wins and 3 losses going into the season, going into this game. They're traveling to the 11th ranked USC Trojans, who have 10 wins and 2 losses. This game is a I got this down as a Friday night game. I don't think that's right. I'm going to have to double check that for you guys. I think it's let's see. I bet this is a Saturday game. I'm sorry, that's probably a typo on my part. But it's 8 p.m. on ESPN. That's where you can watch this game. So we have the 9 wins and 3 losses Stanford, who is ranked 20th. And they're traveling to USC, who is ranked 11th. And they have 10 wins and 2 losses. Really not big on either one of these teams. I don't really know for sure. But I think I'm just going to go with the better team record on this one. And I'm going to go with USC for the win. And again, I apologize. My lighting looks like it's a little off this week. So if the show looks a little dark, I apologize for that. I'll work on studio lighting. You know, like I said, we're breaking in a new studio, so it's going to take a little time for that. Our second game, we have the number 7th ranked Georgia. They have 11 wins and 1 loss on the season. They are traveling to the number 6th ranked Auburn. Number 6 ranked Auburn, who has 10 wins, 2 losses. 10 wins and 2 losses. This is a Saturday game, 4 p.m. You can watch it on CBS. So we got number 6 and number 7 playing each other. Wow. Another tough game here, folks. Jamie Rose, are you still live out there? I'd be interested to see what your opinion is on this one. Who you got? Who do you got between the number 7 ranked Georgia, who has 11 wins and 1 loss, or the number 6 Auburn, who has 10 wins and 2 losses? If you're still live, I'd like your opinion on this one. If you're still there. I always that's another thing I miss about Jamie Rose. When I sometimes I defer or wait to hear what he has to say and get his opinion on a team before I decide what team I'm going to go with. So, appears he's not live with us anymore on the Facebook page. So, I'm on my own. Thanks, Jamie. Number 7, Georgia, 11 and 1. Number 6, Auburn, 10 and 2. I think I'm gonna go with Auburn. I don't know. I'm not real sure about this. These are tough picks right here. But they are ranked 6th. They have 2 losses, but I don't know. Feeling a little love for Auburn right here. Going to go with Auburn. Our next game has the number 2 ranked Miami. They have 10 wins and 1 loss. They are traveling to the number 4 Clemson, who has 11 wins and 1 loss. Clemson, 11 wins and 1 loss. This game can be seen on Saturday, 8 p.m. on ABC. Tough choices here, folks. I think I'm going to go Clemson. I like Clemson for the win. No, I'm not really sure about my picks this week so far. But that's who I'm going with. Our next game, we have the ranked 10th, the TCU Horned Frogs. They're 10th in the nation. They have 10 wins and 2 losses. And they are traveling to Oklahoma to play the third-ranked 11 wins and 1 loss Oklahoma. 11 wins, 1 loss. This is a Saturday game at 12:30. You can watch it on Fox. I'm going to go Oklahoma on this one. All right, this next game. Now, guys, I'm only doing this for you guys in the Lower Haviland program because, I've heard there's a few of you over there that like these guys. And I did get accused a couple weeks ago on one said student's sheet said to me, "You're not being very sportsmanlike, coach." And I have to admit it, as a Michigan man myself, show's always been based on born, raised, and bred as a Go Blue Michigan Nation program. And we've branched out over the years. And but I love the love the support I get from my friends over there at Lower Haviland. Those guys, I get to see them almost every day, and they're always giving me handshakes and high fives and making me feel like a real celebrity. So out of respect for those guys over there, that the few that actually like this team, I actually gave them a logo this week. This is the closest logo I'm getting to it, though. I'm not going all out, that's for sure. I'm not going to do the whole The Ohio garbage. I'll never do any of that stuff. But I give you guys a little bit of respect. And I also gave you guys this because it's the Big Ten game. It is our very first game this week. It's our first 3-point bonus game. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Travis Boring, I know you're a fan of this song. You can help me out Are you ready? Oh yeah, are you guys ready? Here it is in the new studio, first time. Let's get it going. All right. It's our first three-point bonus game. It's a first three-point bonus game. Come on, everybody. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. First 3-point bonus game of the week, folks. And that's right. This is the number 8th ranked team. They have 10 wins, 2 losses. OSU. Good news for you guys if you are a fan. Heard your quarterback, JT Barrett, is going to be okay, so he should be playing in this week's game. They are up against the number 5th ranked Wisconsin Wisconsin has 11 wins, 0 losses. They also have the home field advantage. This game kicks off at, this is a late game. Not real late, but it's an 8 p.m. game. And yes, I'll probably end up watching it just to see what will hopefully be. I can only give you guys so much love over there for the OSU team. I've got Wisconsin. There's no way in heck that I would choose the other team. See, I still got to get a little bit in there. I showed better sportsmanship, you guys. You can't accuse me of it. I got you a logo this week, and I got them as a 3-point bonus game on here, but I'm going with Wisconsin for the win. All right, that's all the football games I have for you this week. Let's jump into our first sponsor of the week. Coming to you, it's one of our sponsors from the past. We have Simply Lemonade. Yes, this is the one of my favorite, most refreshing drinks. Simply Lemonade. It's 11% juice. None of that. It's got none of that garbage in it. It's just water, water, sugar, and lemon juice. Simply Lemonade. It comes in 3 flavors. You got the plain. You've got the blueberry, which is absolutely delicious. That is one of my top favorites. And you got raspberry. Excuse me a second while I take a little drink of their product to wet my whistle. Yes. Simply Lemonade. It's got just enough tartness in it to make me make a little face. One of this week's sponsors for Sports Frenzy. All right, we're jumping into NCAA men's basketball action, and these last time I checked, these games were still up to date on these particular games. So, well, no, that's not true because Michigan lost last night. So I gotta update that. All right. This is men's basketball. We have the 6 wins and 2 losses, the Indiana Hoosiers. And they're traveling up to the world's greatest college. That's right. Hail to the victors, the Go Blue Boys of Ann Arbor. The 6 wins and 2 losses. Go Blue, go Blue, go, go, go Blue. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. This game is going to be on TV. It's a televised game. You can watch it on CBS. Saturday at 12:30. You know who I've got. Saturday at 12:30, we got the Michigan Go Blue Boys. I was actually going to watch Michigan play last night, and I got ready to put the game on, and my wife goes, "Oh, no." Yes, sweetie, basketball season is officially on. She thinks it ends when football's done, and now I've got to kind of ease her into the basketball season now. Go Blue, got the Michigan for the victory. All right, next up, we're taking it local. We've got the Adrian Bulldogs. And I'm sad to report over Thanksgiving break, their mascot of many years, Brutus, passed away. So I don't know how soon we'll be seeing a new mascot on the sidelines there for Adrian, but yeah, sad to report that Brutus, the Bulldog, for the for Adrian. Passed away over Thanksgiving break. Right now, they've started their season with 2 wins and 1 loss. They're on the road this week. They're playing the Case Western Reserve. Spartans. Apparently, they're the Spartans. Case Western Reserve Spartans, who have 1 win and 3 losses. This is a Saturday game at 3 p.m. Being that we're a Adrian-based program now, and even if we weren't, got Adrian for the win. Go Adrian. All right, this next one is a little tricky for you. We have, it looks like a Michigan logo, and it is. It is U of M of Dearborn. U of M of Dearborn. They have 6 wins and 3 losses. They are traveling up here to the other college located in our area, Siena Heights. Siena Heights has 3 wins and 3 losses. This game also starts at 3 p.m. on Saturday. I've been to a Siena game once. It's been quite a few years ago now. Me and Chris Bull and Jason Boring went to it. So I got to see Siena play at one point. But talking about a Michigan team here. And U of M, Michigan, Dearborn. So sorry, Siena. I'm going to go with the Michigan Dearborn team because they have a little bit better record. Not saying Siena's not good, so yeah. Another thing I'm missing, I have no furniture right now, so I'm sitting basically on the floor. So when my legs fall asleep, you'll see me moving around. The next game we have for you is Hillsdale College. Hillsdale College. We have a love for Hillsdale College for our good buddy Coach Gordy, who is one of the coaches of the baseball team. So we try to feature Hillsdale on here, the Hillsdale Chargers. Shout out to Coach Gordy. Love you, buddy. Hope to get to some of your games this year. Didn't get to them last year, so that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, this is the basketball team, men's basketball team. They have 5 wins and 1 loss. But it's the basketball team. But I've got the baseball logo. So another shout out to Gordy and the baseball team. They're on the road this week. They are playing the Kentucky Wesleyan, I guess is how you pronounce it. Might have butchered it. Sorry if I did. Didn't mean to. The Kentucky Wesleyan has 3 wins and 4 losses. This game's on Saturday, and it starts at 3:15. You guys know who I got. I'm going Hillsdale. All right, moving into NBA basketball action. These are Friday night games. Both of them are Friday night games, yes. I chose only 2 games for NBA this week. One being the red hot Detroit Pistons. Not only coming out as one of the top teams right now. But they beat another really good team the other night, beating my other favorite team, the Boston Celtics. So, wow. Talking about a team getting themselves turned around and together this year. We have the Detroit Pistons, who have 13 wins and 6 losses. They're on the road this week, playing the Washington Wizards. Washington Wizards. The Wizards have 11 wins and 9 losses. This is a Friday night game, 7 p.m. is the tip-off, and you, can, as always, can watch it on Fox Sports Detroit, FSD. You guys know who I got. I got Detroit basketball. Don't do it nearly as good as the announcer at the Pistons Stadium, but if you ever get a chance to check him out, he's amazing to listen to. Check him out. Our second game is, I don't believe this one was televised in our area, but I put them on here because they're Jason Boring's favorite team, and they're not such a bad team themselves. We have the San Antonio Spurs. These guys have 13 wins and 7 losses. They are playing the interesting somehow I managed to lose this logo, but I have the Sports Frenzy box right here with me. See if I can't find that logo real quick. Bear with me for a second, guys. We're playing the Memphis Grizzlies. Always have a backup plan. See if I got that logo. When that's stuck. Ah, there it is. Bingo. Ah. That didn't take very long. Memphis Grizzlies have 7 wins, 12 losses. This is a Friday night game, as I already said. Excuse me. 8 p.m. is the tip-off for this game. I'm going with the San Antonio Spurs for Mr. Jason Boring. Moving right along, we're going to move into some of our fan favorites as of lately. Hockey action. Yes, hockey. hockey, hockey. NHL hockey action. A few games for you this week. We have the 10 wins, 10 losses. 4 overtime losses. The Detroit Red Wings. They're on the road this week. They are playing the Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens. They have 10 wins, 12 losses, and 2 overtime losses. Pistons are kind of struggling this year, guys. This is a 7 p.m. puck drops 7 p.m. and you can see this game on FSD. The truth is, if you look at the new Little Caesar Stadium, these games are not selling out yet. Of course, this is not a home game. But yes, both the... Now, I bet the Pistons are starting to get a bigger audience now that they've gotten better. But if you look in the crowd, there's not a whole lot of... the fan base hasn't hugely returned yet. So there's some doubt about the Red Wings right now. And I've heard that the coach's job is definitely in jeopardy. And they have been... they actually... Rumor has it they have his replacement kind of on a back burner already, and that replacement, I don't know if I think I might have told this to you guys on a previous show, was the guy from Arizona who has been recently let go of. So, yeah, there's where we stand with that. Red Wings record is not great, but once a wing, always a wing. I've got the Detroit Red Wings for the win. Let's give them a shout out, shall we? Let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings. Fire it up. In our second hockey game of the week, I know, surprise, surprise. I'm sure you guys are going to be really surprised by this one. We've got those 17 wins and 6 losses and 1 overtime loss, baby. That's right, we got those St. Louis Blues. That's right, I'm talking about those Blues. Yeah. And they are traveling to the Minnesota Wild, who have 11 wins, 10 losses, 2 overtime losses. This game appears to start at 6 p.m. Or is it 8 p.m.? Again, my lighting is a little off in here. 6 p.m. It is a 6 p.m. game. And you guys know who I've got. I've got the St. Louis Blues. Yeah. Moving into minor league hockey, we've got the defending champions, who are not having a real great season right now themselves, the Grand Rapids Griffins. They have 8 wins and 9 losses. They're on the road this week. Playing the Chicago Wolves, who have 5 wins, 9 losses, and 3 overtime losses. The puck drops at 8 p.m. for this game as well. You guys know who I'm going with. Going with the defending champions, the Grand Rapids Griffins. Alright, you know what we got to do to help them out. Let's do it. Let's go Griffins. Let's go Griffins. Let's go Griffins. Fire it up. Our next team is doing pretty spectacular and amazing right now. We've got the 13 wins, 4 losses, 2 overtime losses, the Toledo Walleye. And they are traveling. They're on the road this week, traveling to the 8 wins, 8 losses, the Fort Wayne Komets. I forgot to mention these are both Friday night games, and the 8 p.m. for both of them. Both of them are 8 p.m. games and Friday games. And you guys know who I'm going with. I'm going with the Toledo Walleye. And of course, we have to get the walleye chant going as well. You guys ready? Here we go. Let's go walleye. Let's go walleye. Let's go walleye. Fired up. You know, it's actually fairly, the acoustics in the room are pretty loud right now with nothing on the walls and everything, so hopefully there isn't too much echo effect on the video. I don't think there will be, but it's good tone in here right now. Alright guys, because you guys are loving hockey right now, we got more hockey action for you guys. Moving into college hockey action. These games are as followed, as I mentioned them. But you know what, let's drop another sponsor real quick while we're doing this. Our second sponsor this week comes, it's my dinner tonight. That's right, Pizza Hut. The $10 box. It includes pizza, cheesy breadsticks, and cinnamon breadsticks. Everything you could want in one box for only $10. We happen to have a Pizza Hut pretty much just down the road from us here in our new location. So yes, and they deliver. And that's a good thing because I don't have a vehicle right now. So yes, the Pizza Hut $10 box. Get out there and check it out. I like Pizza Hut pizza. In fact, it brings back memories of the old days when Chris Bull, Jason Bourne, and myself on work meeting days would go and do the old buffet. But the buffet is gone now, so you can only special order there. However, if you know, as long as I'm talking sponsorship right now, hey, why not? Throw out my new favorite buffet place is a little place in Tecumseh called Sal's. So they have a Pizza Hut buffet, a pizza buffet there that is pretty amazing and brings back memories of the old days for buffets for me. Sal's Pizzeria in Tecumseh, Michigan. There, I keep saying Pizza Hut. It's a pizza buffet, and you know what? They will actually come out to your table and ask you, what kind of pizza do you want to see on the buffet next? So you can't beat that. Which is kind of funny that I'm mentioning all this and when, supposedly my sponsor is Pizza Hut, but oh well. All right. Next up on hockey action, we have college, and we're going to start off with the world's greatest college. That's right. Once again, the University of Michigan. Go blue! Go blue! Go, go, go blue! Hail to the victors! Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. And under new leadership this year, they have a new coach as well. And their record right now, they have 6 wins, 6 losses, and 2 overtime losses. They are traveling to. This is a team. I'm assuming this must be some kind of special game they're playing. These guys aren't really even a college team. So I'm wondering if this is some kind of charity game or whatever. I couldn't find any details on this. But this is the U.S. Hockey, USA Hockey National Development Program. So there's like 3 different teams. I believe the Michigan team is playing it's the 18 and over league. They have a couple of different leagues. If you go to their website, it shows different teams. They have an 18 and under team, 18 and over team, and I don't know what they're developing for. This must be a development for for Olympic competition maybe. So yeah, no, I don't have a record for those guys. So this could be a game for fun as far as I know. I'm not real sure about that. Anyway, I'm going to go with the Go Blue Boys of Michigan for my pick. Go Blue. Just occurred to me, I have to mark my picks here, update my sheets because I was not filling in my picks as we were going along. Silly me. Red Wings, Blues. There we go. Up to date on that now. All right. Next team we have. Next up, we have. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. That is a Saturday game at 7 p.m. And it's at that development league area. All right, our next college game, we have the Western Michigan Broncos. They have 9 wins, 5 losses, and 1 overtime loss. And they are on the road this week. They are traveling to North Dakota Fighting Hawks. The Hawks have 8 wins, 4 losses, 4 overtime losses. This is a Friday game, and this one has a really weird puck dropping time. 7:37 is when the puck drops. I don't get these weird times. But I'm going to go with the Broncos. Western Michigan fan here. Moving right along, next up we have Saint Scholastica. They have 3 wins and 4 losses. Three wins and 4 losses. Saint Scholastica. And they are traveling to the red hot 6 wins, 1 loss. That's right. Adrian. This is a Friday night game. And the puck drops at 7:05. I've got Adrian for the win. And I'm hearing, you got to get out there, check out the stadium. I guess it's a really cool place out there at the Adrian Stadium. Go catch a game. They have concession area. I guess they got some good food there and everything else. So yes, go check out some Adrian hockey. It's a fairly reasonably priced event. Not too expensive for you to be able to take your family out and watch some good hockey. And yes, Adrian hockey team is always pretty darn good. All right, for you Sparty fans, I even worked in a Spartan game this week for you guys. Yes, I did. Our last college hockey game of the week, we have the talents of the 12 wins and 3 losses. The Fighting Irish Notre Dame. And they are traveling up to East Lansing to play the 8 wins and 6 losses MSU. And the puck drops for this game at 7:05 p.m. as well. I'm going to go with Notre Dame. They seem to have a better hockey record right now. And so let's not have any burning couches in Lansing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got Notre Dame for the win. See, as a Michigan fan, I get my little digs in on MSU too when I can. So, I don't show them a whole lot of love either. Although I go easy on them as well because, we have a lot of Sparty fans out there these days. A lot of people that support the show, a lot of Spartan fans. So, what can I do? Oh, excuse me. All right, so our final 2 games of the week, moving into ladies high school basketball, ladies, girls, whatever, however you want to word it. So, first of all, looking at the schedule, these 2 games I found their schedule. I usually go to Max Prep's website. That's where I get my teams and a lot of my scores for for high school games. And so, I don't know why, but finding any details for any women's sports, especially the high school level, is extremely difficult. So, excuse me. According to the schedule, that I found for these teams, this was supposed to be the first games played. However, a former person I went to school with, who works for the Adrian Daily Telegram, Dan Sherry, he had pictures from a basketball game the other night, which was Addison's women basketball. Now, according to the schedule that I had, they weren't supposed to start gameplay until Friday night. But talking to some people, after talking to the Legend of Sand Creek today, Jason Boring, he had told me that the women's basketball team had played already as well. So I'm unclear of the records for these. I'm going to try. I want to try and get some women's games on here because from the games I'm finding, games I'm finding, the women are playing on Friday nights. I haven't been able to find any guys' games on Friday nights, so I want to try and work some high school games in there. We might try and get some lacrosse or some other sports that are that we can cover here on the Sports Frenzy as well. So these first 2 games, here's how we're going to have to do things. I don't have a straight record for them. According to my records, neither one of them have played yet. What may end up happening is you may be awarded a point for whichever team you chose if I can't find scores by the time I get your guys' sheets, or by the time I do the recap show. So that's just how we're gonna have to fly by the seat of our pants with this one. But our first Friday night game, these are supposed to be 7 p.m. games. We have the Addison Panthers. And they're traveling to and playing against the Sand Creek Aggies. So again, I don't know. I don't have a record for either one of these teams. And I just don't know. But our second game of the week in girls high school basketball, it is your second 3-point bonus game. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. 3 points. 3 points. It's your second 3-point bonus game. Yeah. All right, you guys. Being that our show is coming at you live from Adrian, Michigan, our second game is, that's right, the Adrian Maples, baby. But they're not at home this week. They're on the road playing against a team called Monroe Jefferson. Monroe Jefferson. I'm going with the Adrian Maples. I also didn't tell you who I was going with the other team. I'm going to go with the Sand Creek Aggies. I can hear it now. Yes, I know. I'm a Panther alumnus, so everybody in Addison's going, what? No, not really. All right, guys. So that's all the games we have this week for the game part of the show. And no, you'll notice there is no NASCAR right now. Nope. NASCAR is officially over with for a few weeks. I'll have to look up when they actually officially start again, but it's not too long of a break. Heck, it's before. It's actually before Sports Frenzy is over. So yes, we'll be covering NASCAR again before too long. We don't have any pay-per-views or anything this week, so we are actually going to jump into the information part of the show for you guys this week. What's big news happening around that we have posted on the Facebook page? And that reminds me, you can join the Sports Frenzy Nation and join the Facebook page if you'd like. You'll need to be approved, but you just click on the Facebook link, look up Sports Frenzy, click on the link. It's open. It's an open group, so you should be able to see it. And I will approve you, or one of the couple administrators that we have will approve you. And so it doesn't take real long to become a part of the world's greatest nation, the Sports Frenzy Nation. You can also find us on YouTube. It's the Coach Cole Sports Frenzy 1 page. That's where the other page that the videos are listed up on once they are finalized and done. And you can also hit us up at our on our Twitter page at Sports Frenzy 1. So a couple of options to get a hold of me. You can also actually, if you had comments or something you wanted to say, For those of you that I work with, you can email me at tim.cole@lisd.us, and I will respond to your guys' emails, texts, views as quickly as I can. So, all right, we're going to get into everything that I'm about to talk to you guys about can also be looked at on further details on the Sports Frenzy pages. Let's go with... There's a rumor going around, not confirmed, unconfirmed. Some people are saying this is going to be the new look for the WWE United States title. Some say no, that's a fake and it's not really the true title. So I'm not 100% sure on that. But the video that somebody, or the picture that somebody posted on the Facebook page, it looked like a pretty cool looking picture of what the new U.S. title might look like. If it's not the actual picture of what the new U.S. title is going to look like, it's actually very cool that somebody created something like that. Very cool looking. If somebody just created it for fun. So, Wilton Speight, Michigan quarterback currently, announced on his Twitter page that he will be transferring from his final year for Michigan, of his final year of eligibility for playing. As you know, Wilton started the season for us, but then a few games in, hurt his neck. So it was kind of a bad injury and kept him out for the rest of the season. So our best wishes go out to him. Hopefully he's in good enough shape. He's not just jumping the gun. I'd hate to see the kid jeopardize his health just to play. Hopefully he's not just leaving Michigan to go play somewhere else just because they didn't feel he'd be safely cleared to play at Michigan. So best of luck to him as he works on finding a new team. And currently it appears that Michigan is having a few other guys who have decided they want to transfer out too. Wide receiver cornerback Drake Harris informed everyone that he's going to transfer to a different school. And freshman offensive lineman Jermond Hall announced he would be transferring out of Michigan this year as well. And another quarterback, Alex Malone, has said that he will be also looking to transfer out of Michigan. So what does that mean? I think that pretty much means none of them will be eligible at the bowl game. And predictions are being made about what bowl game will be in it, but definitely sounds like Michigan's going to get a bowl game this year. So we'll have to wait and see on that. No announcement has been made about what bowl they'll be representing in yet. But yeah, those are the guys that are going to be transferring out of Michigan. So best of luck to all of them as they pursue other career options at other colleges. In NLL lacrosse action, the new Philadelphia team has finally chosen their name and will be starting play here real soon. I believe the NLL lacrosse season begins on the 8th, if I remember correctly. So we'll probably be covering some lacrosse action starting next week. But anyway, the Philadelphia team will be called the Philadelphia Wings. So congratulations to the new Philadelphia Wings. Looking forward to see what they can do. More WWE news. It looks like that the Hardy Boys will finally be able to break out the broken gimmick if they want to. In fact, it looked like this past week on Raw that Matt Hardy teased the tease the routine a little bit. It looks like he's going to quite possibly could be going up against. Looks like they could be building up to a feud against Bray Wyatt for Broken Hardy. So, but anyway, TNA or Impact Wrestling or whatever they're calling themselves this week has officially dropped the any kind of lawsuit against the Hardys that they had for that that gimmick, because the Hardys claim they owned it, and Impact, TNA, whatever they're calling themselves this week, claim they owned it. So looking ahead, we're probably going to see at least Broken Matt Hardy appearing soon. And if you don't know anything about Broken Matt Hardy, you can go to YouTube and look him up. It's something they did with TNA. So, yes, you can find that on there. One second for you guys. Miguel Cabrera, the Tiger, Detroit Tiger Miguel Cabrera, showed us a picture and an update, gave us an update on his health and how he's doing. It shows him exercising and working out. He's down 12 pounds and he's trying to get himself back into hardcore, I guess like his earlier year weight category. He's working very strongly on a comeback. He wants to be very good for the Tigers for the upcoming season. So, looking good, Miguel, and we look forward to having you back. We lost too many good people this past year. So, looks like Detroit may have a Major League Soccer team coming their way. Yes, and it'll be coming to Detroit Ford Field. Not everything's been finalized on it yet, but things are looking really good, and they are moving ahead with plans that way. So you could see some soccer action coming to Ford Field here real soon. And the final bit of news I have for you guys this week, Detroit Tigers are pursuing All-Star Orioles pitcher Chris Tillman. It's not been confirmed what they've offered him yet, or if they how heavily they plan on pursuing it. But that is where the Tigers are reaching out right now. All right, guys, that's all the information and news I have for you this week. Thank you so much for joining us in the new studio. Like I said, it's going to pick up here soon and look a little different. My wife is going to help me decorate the place, and she's got a few ideas that are going to look good for the room. So I don't know how soon that's going to happen. Maybe just like this again next week. Who knows? Moving is not a fun process as far as I'm concerned. And it's a slow moving process for us right now. Anyway, get out there and enjoy some games this weekend. I hear it's going to be a pretty nice weekend for it. So I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone. And we will talk again real soon. Take care, everybody.